Hello there, everybody. Just got to put this in full screen. Here we go. Hopefully this is recording. I just gotta make sure real quick. Here we go. It is still recording. Okay. Putting it in full screen again. So today, I want to play Mega Man Zero with save assists because I don't want to be sitting here for 3 hours straight. Plus, I don't know how well this is going to play with through the laptop. I've only ever played in handheld, so gonna be a new experience for everybody. I meant to press new game. Okay, thanks. Alright, so just gonna skip there. We're just gonna play the game. It's gonna be quite a casual run. Oh god, I forgot how terrible the controls are. They map B to the attack button and jump to the A button. Like, the only game I will accept that is like Kirby. Alright. Get the secret unlockable, mess up already. This doesn't control too bad. I was expecting a lot worse, I'm gonna be real. Bitch. You... Stop hurting the girl. Please and thank you. Alright. Alright, so Mega Man Zero, I've recently picked up the collection as in like within the last 2 weeks, and it has become one of my favorites now. It is immensely fun, way more fun than I could have ever hoped for. Ow. And so, I am just playing through the whole game. We're just playing through the whole game, because why the hell not? I also just remembered I probably shouldn't mash through cutscenes, because I'm actually using this recording for a video, and I'm gonna have to re-record the entire intro. That's awesome. But yeah, like, I'm using this recording. I had to make separate audio compared to the game recording, because obviously I just want game audio. Oh, motherfucker, this... So obviously I only want, like, in-game audio, not my voice over a recording. I want to use for a video, so I have to, like, use a separate recording thing to get my voice, and I'm gonna have to layer that over the initial audio. God damn it. And so it's just a bit awkward. I'm gonna have to edit it in, and then that's gonna take like a good hour to process the editing thing I'm using to process all that, to then put it onto YouTube, but I need to remember to not instinctually mash through the text. Oh, what a bastard. Ow. Okay, I nearly died, and I hit the girl in the process. That is perfect. I love it when that happens. Best part is, we get to see the ranking at the end of each level, so we get to see how, like, terribly I done. It's great. But yeah, I guess for a bit of backstory for those who don't know, Zero Collection takes place right after Mega Man X series, which that one takes place after the initial Mega Man series. So this is kind of like the third main series. Non-release order, like chronologically. I have no clue what Battle Network, where that fits into the timeline. I really don't, but hey, you know what? Whatever. You may have also noticed, well, I mean, I'll finish explaining what Zero is. Zero series is like, it's more slash and dash compared to the run and gun of the other two Mega Man series, in which Zero did appear in the X series and then inevitably got his own set of games, these games. Oh, 81 point, I was expecting to do a lot worse. And most of those were from taking damage. Most of those lost were from taking damage. Alright, I'll explain ranking later, whatever. So yeah, it's very slash and dash. It's very fast-paced, action-y compared to Mega Man. There's much less platforming, focuses a bit harder on combat. Not this first game, but later games in the collection of the 4 games in the series focus a lot harder on combat, which I do prefer. Basically, just Bread Mega Man, but melee. You know, that's all this is. So yeah. In which, I gotta say, dude, I was doing some research into, like, Mega Man lore just because I was writing a script to a video and I wanted to explain the story well. And I was like, okay, well, you need a lot of backstory to be able to explain this game's story well. Dude, there's a whole rabbit hole of Mega Man lore. Especially when you get to, like, the 3rd and 4th games. Or, yeah, 2nd game on. There's like so much story that is just released outside the games. It took me like a good 30 minutes to get a solid idea of the entire story of this series. It's really good. So, you know, I'm not mad in the slightest. But god damn, it is... Dude, what was there? There's a set of DVDs, not DVDs, CDs, with music. There's like 2 CDs, mostly with music. But like half the quote unquote songs in the 2nd CD hold like just story, like just pure story, not even songs. Like one of them is so long it literally has its own page on the fan wiki, which is just insane to me. Yeah, I'll save data. Ignore the Fs. Okay, I'm good at the game, I swear. But yeah, no, this game is really solid. I am very excited to talk about it and to play it. If at any point it looks like I know what I'm doing, trust me, I don't. You wanna know what the best mechanic of this game is? Like, ironically? It's having to level your weapons up. That's so much fun. Like, I don't get to use combo moves until, like, I kill 50 enemies. That's awesome. Who wouldn't want that in their game? Like, that's one of the best mechanics ever conceived, I swear. Ow. Well, I got Cyber Elf at least. How does that guy take 3 hits to kill? Was that a Cyber Elf up there? Wait a minute, I never knew that was there. Ow. Might as well explain Cyber Elves while I just mentioned it. Oh hey, I unlocked the double slash. I now have 2/3 of the basic combo in the game. How awesome. How quaint. Based for playing Tears of the Kingdom. Please don't... Spikes are insta-kill unless you're, like, invulnerable in the moment, you know. Classic Mega Man stuff right here. Now for the first boss fight. Cyber Elves. Yes, I got completely sidetracked. I have such a bad habit of sidetracking. You know what? If I start talking about how bad my sidetracking is, I'm probably going to get sidetracked again. So Cyber Elves. Cyber Elves are just basically small power-ups. You can equip up to 3. Some are better than others. There's a currency energy crystal, the green things I've been picking up. You can use those to upgrade some Cyber Elves, in which those are really strong ones. Although they're also expensive that you're unlikely to even get to use like a single one during a playthrough. Oh, I love playing waiting game the boss. I never knew you could dash under some projectiles. Like, that blew my mind when I learned about it. It's like, yeah, Zero does duck a little bit whenever he does that. I'm about to die. Don't die on the first boss. It's a bit embarrassing. Dude, he schmooved on me, okay? Look, that wasn't my fault. But yeah, it doesn't, I mean, yeah, he ducks a little bit, but it's like, my initial reaction to things that are kind of like halfway up, something like, you know, there's like 3 heights. There's like high, middle, low type of thing. The middle projectiles, I thought they were just like projectiles that are harder to jump over, you know? I never really assumed they were. Can you not? Nice. Okay. I always assumed middle projectiles, like middle height projectiles, were just something you had to jump over that were harder to jump over. But no, you can just dash under them, and that has completely changed my perspective of boss fights. It's so crazy. It's like some bosses felt impossible to dodge some attacks, and then I realized, wait, I can just dash under those attacks. What? That's insane. Also, over here is a little chip, a thunder chip. Basically, if you know the basics of Mega Man, you know that, like, one boss will be weak to a certain power, and then you get the power of that boss, and that power, and another boss will be weak to that power. So it's kind of like rock, paper, scissors, but it's more of just a loop of like 8 bosses. Also, I'm surprised I'm getting such decent rankings here. Then again, we are playing with save states turned on, which makes it much easier, so, you know, maybe I'm not that surprised. What was I talking about? Shit. Oh yeah, the rock, paper, scissors thing. So instead of getting powers from each and every boss, this game simplified it a bit more to where there's only 3 elements. And it is literally rock, paper, scissors. It's like electric beats fire, fire beats ice, and ice beats electric. You know, I've never used the escape unit in my life. It's like, what would be the point? I guess you get to keep the stuff you collected, so like if you got a bunch of cyber crystals, then yeah, fair play. We will retrieve data. I haven't actually played any Mega Man games before. The closest I will ever get outside of this series is Shovel Knight. Honestly. Which, I mean, all 4 Shovel Knight games, the mainline ones, they're all bangers in their own right, so, you know, I'm not complaining. Like, 3 of them use the Mega Man formula, for the most part. In terms of, like, level layout, they use the Mega Man formula. Oh, wait. So, one thing about the elements is that it's not like all of my basic attacks are now electric. No, I have to use a charge attack, and that charge attack then gains the elements that I have attached currently. Thing is, you don't unlock charge attacks until you level up your weapons, which is stupid. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna grind. We're grinding. I'm just gonna shoot at this until I level this buster up. I hope you can hear the mashing. I probably don't need to mash this aggressively, but still. Trust me, I can't wait for the next upgrade of having 3 bullets on screen to 4 bullets. That's gonna go crazy. It means I can mash more. You know what? That's a very uncomfortable button to use. We're switching to the Y button. I love grinding in my Mega Man games. This is probably gonna ruin my rank for the level, but at the same time, I could not care less, because ultimately, I know I'm not gonna get A ranks, so it's like, why even bother? You can get A ranks, there is also S rank if you get like 96 points. I might as well explain ranking real quick. There's different categories. There's mission, how well you do the mission. Most of the times the mission is just defeating the boss, or like... But in some cases, like the escort I had to do earlier, it's based on like how well I protected the character, so I kind of just stabbed the girl. Her name is CL. I kind of stabbed CL at the end of the first mission we done. So, you know, I lost points in that. There's time, how quickly you get it done. Maybe I need to charge it. There's a very weird XP system for weapons. I'll explain that in a bit too. But yeah, there's the mission, there's how fast you are, there's how many enemies you kill. So, you know, there's like a set amount of enemies in each level, and if you kill them all, or if you kill more than that, then you get the full points. There's how many times you take damage. I think it's like the first 6 times you get hit, or like the first 6 hit points, you're fine. But then every 3 points after that, you get deducted a point. Which, this game is probably the harshest when it comes to losing points or getting hit, but... Then there's how many retries you use in a level, and how many cyber elves you lose in a level, where it's like they will lower the more you use either of them, so... This game also has the worst life system I've ever seen. Yes, it does have a life system. It's just that the collection, the remaster collection, has save states installed. They're not perfect by any means, but you know, if you want to finish the game in one sitting, then they're the best way to go, so... Oh, I love grinding in my Mega Man games. I say that like I've played Mega Man games. I really haven't. I don't know what Mega Man games are like. Maybe it's just faster if I do this. So yeah, weapons have like XP attached to them. Different attacks get you more XP. But like it's like almost a skill tree. Like if I were to use the sword, there's an upgrade for the sword where you can do like an upgraded mid-air slash. That's unlocked quicker the more mid-air slashes you do. You know? And then charge slash, if I want to upgrade that, then I use charge slash more often, that type of thing. Or when you unlock the full triple swing combo, it goes first hit gets you 1 XP if it lands on an enemy, second one gets you 2, third one gets you 4. It's really, it's not convoluted per se, but it's just a really weird implementation of such a thing. And ultimately, it's just annoying at the end of the day. boy, I hope I'm keeping everybody engaged as they watch me mash. Did I fully upgrade this? Am I being silly? No, it's still one upgrade short. Oh, man, this sucks. I've spent 5 minutes here already. You know, one thing I failed to mention about ranking is that if you are level A or S rank, bosses... Oh, there we go. Bosses will actually use special attacks on you called EX attacks. They don't do much in this game, they really just make bosses harder, so, you know, it doesn't really matter. But in future games, you can actually keep these EX skills for yourself after defeating a boss on A or S rank. So, like, they're kind of more upgrades. 2 and 3 do them really well. 4 kind of fumbles the bag, but, like, we don't talk about 4 that much. I'm just gonna leave. We spent too long here. Ow. I'm gonna die. Wait. Wait. Where was the last save point? I'm going to lose it. Holy mother of hell. Okay. That's really my own fault. I'm, like, that was very avoidable, and I just kind of didn't avoid it. Yeah, we're not doing that again. God, that... Only here, ladies and gentlemen, will you be able to watch the biggest fumbles in real time. It's not real time, but that's not the point. Oh, I love not having my full combo. That's awesome, game. Thanks. Ow. Oh. And this is why I'm using save states. Not that they're useful, because there's only one in this goddamn level, which I'm actually kind of fine with. If I did have a big complaint about save states, is that they're almost a bit too common. As in, there's like invisible checkpoint in this game, like most other games. Well, not really most other games, but you know what I'm trying to say. Jesus. There are indeed invisible checkpoints. And I would prefer it if save states were only at those points instead of all around levels, because, like, you might see in future levels, you, like, make one hard jump, boom, save state, you know, like, back to back. Sometimes it does feel a bit crazy how often they put in the save states, please, please. No, I'm so bad. I'm kind of tempted to play the game on casual mode, but at the same time, I'm not that... Well... Am I that desperate? I could very well be that desperate. Yeah, I see that happening. Oh. I'm just dashing past that fucker. Damn it. Damn. I really just got outplayed. Okay. Do I play on... You know what? We play on casual mode, because I love this game, but I'm playing through the entire thing in one sitting, and I'm not exactly looking forward to... Yeah, okay. Now the question is, do I cut everything out before this point? The answer is no, I'm too lazy. New game, yippee. I nearly skipped that. Actually, I don't think I'm able to skip it since... Okay, well, whatever. I need to record this anyway, so... You know, one thing is that these robots are actually designed after X, the Mega Man of, like, the previous series where Zero originally came from. I never played the X series or have, like, very little exposure to it, so I had to be directly told that those were copies of X. I was so surprised. Like, dude, my mind was blown. Damn, she really is running. Also, what does the hair of the little fairy thing remind me of? That looks so familiar. I know there's a character out there that has that like exact hair, but who is it? I can't remember for the life of me. And that's very annoying. And that is our boy. One thing that really impresses me is like this is a Game Boy game. I'm pretty sure all of these are Game Boy games actually. Which that's crazy. All Game Boy? Dude, what the hell? Like the only Game Boy I'm pretty sure these are all Game Boy Advance, by the way. The only Game Boy Advance games I played were Rayman 3, which I remember actually being quite fun, and Sonic Advance 2, and a little bit of Sonic Advance 3. Outside of those, I didn't really touch the game. Oh, Miss Pac-Man and like Pac-Man World and Miss Pac-Man. Those games, I wouldn't call them my childhood, but they were pretty fun, all things considered. Dude, I popped off the first time I beat Pac-Man World. Dude, I was so happy because that game gave me so much trouble for so long. It had a life system, so like, you know, I could just get boned by some levels. And it was like terrible 3D, so you could barely see where you were jumping. It was crazy. My man Zero really pulling off the superhero tidy whities look, by the way. I do really like the art in this game. Like, look at this. Look, dude. It's crazy. You know, it's just 4 sub tanks. All of these can recover health, by the way. What, the weapons maxed out, I'm assuming? I can't check. And you have all elves unlocked. Like, that's crazy. Like, what the hell? Like, you know how hard it is to unlock all these? This one's literally a secret one where this one you literally have to find every other elf in the game, not use them, fully upgrade them, which the amount of grinding to do that is insane, by the way. All these big ones need energy crystals to be upgraded. It will take you tens of not tens, but like thousands of energy crystals. And like on a casual playthrough, you'll be lucky to get just about 1,000. So like the grinding is immense. Can you die, please? Thank you. Dude, what the hell is this? Oh my god. Like, look at how much health I have. Do I even take damage? Like, 1 point of damage. What is that, you know? Like, my defense is crazy. I can literally just run into things. CL, on the other hand, I'm gonna be surprised if she's alive by the end of this. Okay. I will say the only problem with like casual scenario mode is the fact that they make you this overpowered. Like it kind of would have been nice to just, I don't know, have like extra energy crystals to be able to use elves, or maybe use elves at any time you want. I don't know. There are better ways of handling this other than super duper uber baby mode, you know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure weapons are maxed out because I'm shooting 4 bullets at once. God damn it. Oh no, the 2 damage he inflicted on me. Whatever will I do? Luckily, Xbox is here to save us. Thank God. Boom. Yeah, everything's fully upgraded. Thank God for that. No grinding. They did eventually remove grinding weapons in the series, but like that didn't come until the 3rd game. I don't know why it came back for a second. That was a bit silly of them, alright, but oh well. But yeah, God, the story? I really like the story of the 4 games. I feel like if you are looking into the Zero series, you should just get the collection because like the story is most enjoyable when you know all the games are back to back through all the big continuous story. Plus, it is the only Mega Man series to have a conclusive end, and it actually wraps up everything quite nicely from like the original Mega Man all the way to this, including X as well. So. Whoa, codename Collector. That's probably because, I don't know, I have all the elves, I'd imagine. Yeah, the story. I remember specifically the 3rd game. I had a question around the final boss because it was just a bit confusing. Like, led me down multiple books, like pieces from the original writers. Just the CDs I mentioned earlier, like all these different things. Good chunk of it that didn't even get localized. Like, what the hell were they on? Also, I want to see. Oh, it doesn't force you to say yes. Okay, well, that was eventful. So, a Maverick, basically, for some backstory, yippee. Reploids were robots created based off of X, who was made in the past but was too ahead of his time. I'm playing this game, I'm not saying I don't need to save. So X, the Mega Man, he was made by the creator of the original Mega Man, Dr. Light. Sealed him away to do like maintenance basically because X wasn't ready for the world. And Light knew that he wouldn't be alive to see X be ready for the world. So he just kind of sent X on his way. Also, no, I don't have all the elements unlocked. That's a bit of a shame. Wouldn't be funny. I need to switch those. Boy, I sure do love ignoring the levels. I probably should play through these a bit normally though, because like I do need the footage. Ow. Oh, the spikes are covered up. Okay. Probably not the best way to get footage. I might still have to kind of record this gameplay in my own time, but oh well. I'm gonna try and play as if it's like a normal playthrough, you know, not get hit too much. Act like I have reasonable amounts of health. Crazy how upgraded you can. It's crazy how beefy they make you, despite like how little you can afford it. Again, you'll probably be lucky to get like a single health up throughout the entire game. I got sidetracked. God damn it. Dr. Light made X, who was then sealed away for maintenance because Dr. Light feared what X might become, yada yada. X was found 100 years later by a doctor who then made robots of similar design called Reploids. What these robots possessed was free will. And that was really important. And so they were kind of... Dude schmoot on me. How dare you? So yeah, those robots had free will, but then some of them started hurting humans. They were titled as Mavericks. And so that's kind of all you need to know. That's like the whole origin of the definition of Mavericks. In this game, a utopia was built called Neo Arcadia, in which, to keep the peace, they have been accusing innocent Reploids of being Maverick and destroying them. Such as the heap of scrap in front of us right now, which now that I'm looking at the detail is kind of scary. Yo, I'm B rank, yippee. Yeah, a bit of a crazy plot. It is like an interesting theme of like struggle between Reploids and humans, and like they're not even that different, and yet there's so much of a grudge held between the two. It is a really good story, honestly. Oh, yippee, my watch. I don't need to see this, honestly. We're just gonna do the missions in order, why not? Okay, invading the train. One thing that's cool about this game is that if you actually go around and explore the base, all the levels are connected to it. Kind of like Metroidvania style, but not really. It's just an interconnected world, so it's not Metroidvania style. I don't know why I'm collecting that. I literally have maxed out energy crystals. I quite like this level, all things considered. I like how fast it is. Ow. Ow. Especially just jumping. God. I swear. especially just jumping and slashing enemies in the process. That's really fun. Anyways, mini boss time, yippee! Damn, I didn't know that ball still had a hitbox after it was released. Music's a banger though, I do like the music. Oh no, a 3-minute timer. I sure do hope I make that. Ow. 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 Does electric... This guy's fire, so, like, does electric work on him? Yes, it does. I can't believe I never connected those dots. I'm a bit embarrassed, honestly. Alright, boss done. Yeah, when you use their weaknesses, they go down in like a couple charge shots, charge slashes. That is not a gun, that is a sword. Pretty simple stuff, though. You know what's crazy, though? If you were like to die on a stage a bunch... Okay, so I don't know if you can hear this, but there's currently Spice Girls playing in my sister's bedroom. It's so loud. I'd be surprised if you couldn't hear it. Oh my god. Yo. Bee. I love bees. Why is it so loud? You all know what's crazy? In this game, if you were to die a bunch without using save states like the Legacy Collection allows, if you die once, you're brought to a screen in which you can retry, give up, or continue from a saved game. And you can just choose to give up a mission. You are permanently locked out of that mission. And that's it. That's it. You're just locked out of the mission. You can't go back for it. Even if it has something important, like an elemental chip, which is kind of like a third of the entire combat system. Kinda, not really, but you know what I mean. Which, like, it's crazy. Why are you given the option to just lock yourself out of content? To be fair, if you finish the game, you can kind of go in a New Game Plus, but not really New Game Plus kind of route. So, you know, it's like you can still inevitably get that stuff on, like... Oh, goddammit. You can still inevitably get the content on the save. It's just gonna take longer. Ow. Why is that music so loud? Oh my god. Ow. God damn it, I keep getting caught in that. Ow. Yeah, I'm not gonna say the level design of Zero One was peak by any means. It is pretty uneventful, to say the least. They just kind of throw enemies at you and call it a day. But I'd be lying if I didn't say I like to just dash through these levels with no hesitation. The fucking... I hate these things. I didn't know you could actually destroy those in my initial playthrough. It makes life a lot easier with that knowledge. God damn it. Also, if you don't use the right element against a boss with a charge attack, they just don't take damage. That's cool, honestly. Great mechanic. Jesus, I'm usually not this bad when I fight the boss. Okay, I get it. Shit, what? What is wrong with me this day? Oh my god. That was an embarrassing amount of oh my. That was an embarrassing amount of damage to take. Music's a banger, though. I don't know if this is, like, original, as an in-the-game original, or if it's... Can I be let go, please? Oh my fucking god. I don't know if this was in the original game or if the Legacy Collection had the music. Either way, it's a banger. I will say the first game doesn't have the best music. There's, like, a few standouts, but it's kind of, like, meh overall, but the later games get really good with the soundtracks. Oh, especially second and third games, especially. They are such bops. Escort mission, yippee. How fun. Exactly what everyone wanted. Pretty sure this is the only other escort mission in the game, thank god. I feel like I've underestimated how long it will take to beat this game. Man, don't you just love those low resolution looking backgrounds with the heat wave? I forgot you can't... Oh no. Oh, it's one of these escort missions. If you're a game developer and you make an NPC that follows me, who is slower than my walking speed, but who is faster than my walking speed but slower than my running speed, then you should not be allowed to make games. You know what I'm trying to reference, hopefully. Oh my god. It's even worse, because this is like Game Boy screen, so you have like no screen space to work with, and if he goes off screen, you have to go back for him. Plus, you can't see when eagles are in the air, so you're just kind of... So if you're not jumping constantly to check, then like... Oh my... Yeah, it's rough. It's a rough level. God, we're not even like halfway through the stage yet. Ow. And, okay. Yep. Oh, you're okay? That's great. I was really worried about you, man. I remember first time playing through this game, I found like most of the missions to be quite miserable, all things considered. This one being one of the worst offenders. Just with, like... I'm pretty sure I failed the first time. I didn't know you could destroy the bear traps. So he was just walking into a bunch of bear traps. And I just kind of, like, did nothing. And so then he died, and I had to redo the whole goddamn stage because of the terrible life system. And, like, it's crazy, man. Oh, god damn it. Gameplay. This level especially is a very bad offender of the... It's just a straight line with enemies type of thing they have going on in this game. Actually, no, like, Desert is just the worst level, hands down. And it's just specifically this one. Like, future desert levels actually go into cool locations within the desert. So it's not even that bad to, like, revisit the desert levels. Because it's more than just a straight line. Man, it's just... Man. I'm trying to remember how many missions there are. What I might do is just, like, save at the halfway point. And then finish it off next week. Maybe. Maybe not. I guess it'll depend. I'm just happy to be playing this game. This is a great game. I love this game. Ow. God damn it. Okay, it's like, I'm gonna partially blame it on, like, lag. I'm experiencing an input delay and all, because, like, that is a serious issue I have to deal with anytime I want to do anything on this goddamn Switch. But it's also just, like, a bit of skill issue. To be fair, my strategy half the time running through these stages is just kind of run into things and hope it works out, so... This guy, I don't know why he's weak to electricity. He doesn't use a single fire move. It's if anything, he should be neutral. Because, like, there are robots that are neutral. Like, they don't have a weakness or anything. Like, I would expect him to be neutral. But no, he just isn't, so that's cool. What a walk, though. Like, dude, I'm terrified of this man if he wasn't, like, so weak. Ow. 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 God damn it. That strut, though, Jesus. A terrifying individual, indeed. Alright, time for the speedrun chase segment. Yippee! I will say, it feels great to go fast in this game. This level was a bit of an offender to the it's just a straight line with enemies design they had going on, but like, you know, it wasn't nearly as bad. At least it was a bit engaging in terms of the platforming aspect with those spinning electrical rods. So, still, I was doing an A rank run of this game where, you know, I just tried to keep an A rank throughout the entire game. It was very fun, honestly. Okay, I guess that's not the midway mission. I expected that to be the midway mission. How many missions are there? There's like more than 8, I know that. Why is that I really hope people watching don't hear the music behind me. It's so loud. I'm just gonna check something real quick. Oh boy, 56 minutes. I'm just kind of wondering, like, how long will this take to upload? Because I'm gonna have to process the separate audio I'm recording, and then the editor is gonna have to process the entire, like, hour-long video. Also, I'm just not reacting to jack shit at the moment, like, Jesus. Anyways, I'm gonna take the top route because that's easier. Did I say easier? Yeah, I lied. Well, I mean, it's either that or play a stealth mission. With my reaction time on this bullshit, like, yeah, that's not happening. Cool little side path here anyways. Plus there's a retry if people need it, so. And a cyber elf, but you know, this file has everything collected on it, so it doesn't really matter. Anyways, I'm just gonna see you later, folks. This part people hate, and I can kind of agree with them. And it's mostly because the game screen's small size. Like, these obstacles aren't terribly bad, all things considered. It's that part, along with if you go up a wall to get collectibles, you are barely going to be able to see the platforms below you. Jesus Christ. I didn't think I would make that, I'm going to be real. I had no faith in my controls. Surprised I didn't get hit yet. There it is. It's always that one specifically. I swear, I've played through this stage like 20 times, and that is the one I always get hit on. Anyways, boss fight. What is this guy weak to? I'm not sure. He gives the fire chip, so... Is he weak to electricity? No way. No, I think it's neutral. I don't know why it's neutral if it gives the fire chip. It's a bit weird, but whatever. Alright, that was not terrible, honestly. Expected to do much worse. Then again, we are playing on easy mode, so it'd be kind of hard to do much worse. Yeah, like, imagine having the option to just give up on this mission and lock yourself out of content. Like, that's crazy. Okay, this is the halfway mission. So I'm probably gonna stop after this. I'll save data after the mission. So yeah, I'll probably stop after this. I might record separate footage for the video I'm working on. Who knows? I guess it'll just depend. Honestly, I'm not even, well, I am mashing, but this is like basically the exact same strategy if you were to do the boss fight regularly. You don't really have to put a lot of thought into this game sometimes. Cool concept for a boss fight, just like kind of mid-execution, honestly. Again, even in normal game, you can kind of just damage boost that. Anyways, with that being said, I will leave it off here. I'll leave it off here. Oh yeah, this is a separate thing. Just checking. Yep. Oh, 19 minutes? Yeah, that's funny. That's funny game. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I will finish this game next week. And I cannot wait to do so. See you then.